This is my Lamborghini Revuelto. I spec'd it in 2023 for
£548,000, £994.
collected it in 2024. The day has come! And in April 2025, I said goodbye to it for the very last time. See you later. Or so I thought. The truth is, this car was not selling. I had some great offers, but nothing anywhere near my asking price. But this is an incredible car. It's fast, powerful, reliable, and I couldn't help but think that for every month it's not being driven, not only am I wasting money, but I'm missing out on an incredible driving experience in a car that most people would dream of owning. So when I packed up all my stuff to move to Cyprus, I made a decision. The Revuelto is coming with me. Good morning, 13th of January. The Revuelto is going to go straight to Cyprus on a container. So I've got AC bins down there waiting. We're going to load them up. Tried to sell it. The money that people were talking about, I wasn't prepared to sell it really, really cheap. I think it's a great car and I think it's worth what it's worth. So I felt like I couldn't sell it. I ended up keeping it. But the advantage I've got is because I'm allowed to take one car to Cyprus tax-free, I saved myself 19% VAT and 10% tax. It's like 29% would have cost me to take that car over there on top of the value of the vehicle. That's about, give or take, call it 150 grand. So it's a win-win. Keep it out there for a year, drive it around, then maybe sell it out there or keep it, depending on how I feel. So the cars went to Selective Logistics, who will put it in a shipping container, ready for it to travel by sea from London all the way to Cyprus. What is it going to cost to send the car over to Cyprus?
The cost for your vehicle will be in the region of €1,475. That includes everything in that, from receipt here all the way to the port of Limassol in Cyprus.
Time period?
We allow 28 days.
28 days, but it could be a bit sooner.
We've had 24, 23, 22. It's the shipping lines that govern this. 28 days is an average.
The car is over £500,000. If that ship sank, or if the container moved and it crashed into the side, where do I stand?
If there's a massive loss, that will be covered by marine insurance.
Okay.
It's your prerogative if you want to take out something separate to that in terms of damages. But the way we load in containers, it's the safest way to send an expensive vehicle like yours.
The containers are quite thin and the car's quite wide.
It is.
Are your people quite slim and small to squeeze in?
We tend to hug the vehicle to one side, allowing more space the other side, so getting in and out is not such an issue.
The next time I'm going to see my car is going to be at Selective Logistics in Cyprus. So that was it. I'd done all I could. I said goodbye to the UK and set to the skies to start my new life abroad, knowing that somewhere in the waters below me, my Revuelto was on a slow 28-day cruise to the Eastern Mediterranean Sea, where we will soon be reunited on Cypriot shores. I hope. But in the meantime, I had several things I need to sort out because, as it turns out, there were one or two costs that I hadn't really accounted for. This is all the paperwork I need to bring my Lamborghini Revuelto over to Cyprus. So I'm with Andrea from 5 Continents. You might remember that name because he was one that helped me bring Matt Armstrong's car over from Cyprus to the UK, which was a bit of a nightmare because we were trying to arrange everything with regards to logbooks, paperwork, and obviously the car was crashed. Now, when I messaged you, you said there's a lot of things that I need to do.
This is all the evidence documents that we have to provide at customs. Yeah, for a normal case, you pay 10% for import duty and 90% for VAT. But in your case, to provide all these documents, we don't pay anything. We don't pay VAT, we don't pay import duty. That's why they need all these papers.
You needed proof that I'd sold my house. The car had to be insured in the UK.
For the past year.
For the past year. It had to have road tax in the UK. So it needs to show that I was actually genuinely driving the car. I needed to have owned it for more than 6 months in my name.
And drive it for 6 months.
How much is road tax here?
It depends, I think it's on the emissions. If the CO2 is more than 300 grams, the maximum is 1,500
Euros. And my Revuelto was?
276.
276.
So Andrea's done some quick maths.
So the first 120, so you pay 60. 29 multiply 151 multiplied by 5, 76. So that makes 20, 87, 145.
1,352 euros. So you went 1,500, it weren't that much cheaper. Okay, that's a lot for road tax.
Yes, I know.
In the UK, it would cost on first registration around £2,700 to road tax the car, which is a lot. And then I think after that, it might be like £200-300. Theoretically, it is first registration because I'm in Cyprus, it's the first time it's being road taxed. Well, is that every year?
It's every year. But
Same amount?
Yeah, but after a few years, it will go down.
Oh, that's nice of them. So all of my fees in total came to around 1,600 euros. But if that's how much I have to pay for road tax, I was dreading insurance.
So my car is due in a few days' time and I need to insure it. I've been told you are the man. What do I need to do?
We need the vehicle details, make, model, CC number, where it's going to be registered, the car. That's it really. That's all we need at the moment.
Simple as that?
Yeah.
So my no claims from the UK become valid in
Yes, of
Cyprus?
course, yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's handy. I've got that. I've got about 10 years.
You get roughly about 60% discount on...
Really?
No claim, yeah.
And it was all sounding good until...
In England, when I had my Revuelto insured, I was paying off the top of my head, and I've got a clean license, full no claims, I think around £5,000 or £6,000 for the year.
Yeah.
Now, in my head, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be cheaper here, but I actually feel a little bit scared now.
It's a lot more expensive over here, these kind of cars. It's a big risk to have that kind of car because the companies over here, they're a lot smaller in insurance premiums.
Yeah.
Basically, if there's a big loss, obviously it's going to be a big hit for the company.
I know obviously we haven't done my insurance yet, and I know you're going to look into it and get it done for me. Where do you think it may be, fully comp?
I can't really say now at the moment. I need to check and I'll get back to you for that.
Over 5,000?
Oh, definitely.
Closer to 10,000?
Maybe more.
I'm sending it back to London.
Yeah.
Insurance in Cyprus is not what I thought it would be.
Including shipping costs, road tax, MOT and insurance, so far, I'm in for well over 13,000 euros. And my car hasn't even arrived yet. In fact, thanks to the sea conditions, my car was delayed by another week. Good thing I didn't fly Gus and Si over to film the car coming off the container. And then it didn't get released until 4 days after they got back to the UK. But anyway, after some back and forth with paperwork, getting things signed, showing documents, the time came to open up the container and see that my car had finally made it to Cyprus.
And there she is!
Over 2,000 miles at sea and 13,000 euros later,
Hello, baby.
it was finally time to drive my car home.
Oh no! Oh no! Dead. Dead. It's dead.
And as I feared, the battery had gone flat. Unlike normal cars, supercars have to stay on trickle charge, and the Revuelto has a separate battery specifically for the electrics in the car. And if this battery runs below a certain voltage, then anything that is powered by the electric in the car won't turn on. So my only two options were to jumpstart it, or in the worst case, replace it. But this car hadn't been charged for over 28 days since I unplugged it in London, which means that I'm at a risk of having to buy a brand new battery to replace it, which could cost me another 1,500 euros. And also means that this car won't be leaving here today, and it could be weeks until I get to take it home. So our only hope was to see if we could give it a jump start.
Yeah, so pushing the key, fully dead. Oh, here comes the man. You gonna try and start it first, or?
Yeah, we'll try, but we'll go inside first.
Now, Selective Logistics clearly have certain body requirements for this part of the job. And luckily for me, my car was fully PPF'd.
So dirty.
It's filthy.
The battery that we needed to connect it to is in the front of the car, but the problem is none of the guys could find it.
Let Theo go down there.
See if there's a yellow lever, pull it before so the bonnet opens.
Climb in, yeah?
Yeah, climb in, bro. Do your thing, man.
Theo is my cousin's son, and he is no stranger to supercars. It does help that he's a racing driver and a drift driver.
Just see if we get anything. Fully dead. Foot on the brake, button, nothing. Fully dead.
So the next logical thing to try was the booster. Now at this stage, all I needed was just some proof of life.
Okay, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Also, shout out to my cousin Panny. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he also had to climb in the window and help his son Theo as well. Teamwork.
Toggle on the left, turn it to the right, and it should fire the car up.
And after trying to explain the sequence of buttons to press to switch the car on, we finally had liftoff. But little did I know, even though the car was on dry land, I wasn't out of the water yet. Because in about half an hour's time, I was about to have the worst experience I've had with this car, ever.
Sake! I'm losing my f***ing mind. Dead straight. And the sun's come out. Hello, baby. Yes!
pad.
Danny, you got some.
We got started.
So buzzing, so buzzing.
Look at the state of it in there. We need to get this car fully cleaned up.
We've imported Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens. This my friend is about.
Yeah?
They're beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Engine management lights on, and his petrol. So I took it straight from Cyprus Selective Logistics to the petrol station next door. And that is where I encountered the first set of issues. Ah, battery's dead.
No.
Phil, yeah, battery's dead. It's dead. And now I can't even get out of the car. Dead. So the guys had to come and give me a boost again. Is he putting petrol?
He keeps clicking.
Is it not working? Then for some reason, the car was only allowing me to put 30 euros worth of petrol in. Keeps clicking. Don't know why that's happening. These are all the joys now we're gonna have of being in Cyprus trying to work everything out. My worry is now if I turn the car off, will it not start again? I've put the recharge mode on, so the EV, the hybrid side of it, needs to get the charge up. So if you look to the side, that needs to be all the way up. So at least I've got half a tank now, so I'm good for the moment. Hopefully with a run, it should be all right. If not, if it needs a battery, it's going to be a problem. So we left and drove 10 minutes down the road so I could get the car cleaned. But this is where the nightmare began. So I've driven the car about 10 minutes now. So we can see, and I've recharged the whole car. So the charge is now all the way up. I'm going to turn the car off and I'm going to hope the car starts. If it doesn't start, we got a problem. Dead. So hold the back of the car because I'm not in brake. Just stay on the back of the car? Yeah, fine. Yeah? Now the Revuelto has this little lever in the passenger footwell that you pull to open the bonnet. Did it open? If the car has no power.
The open boot.
Yeah, the bonnet, that's where it is, yeah. But for some reason, these two couldn't find the little latch in the bonnet that opened it so we could get to the battery and charge it. And that is when I started to get very hot. Is it open?
Yeah,
So the lever's there.
Sorry?
The latch is there, the yellow thing.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is it broken? This is becoming a nightmare. I need a new battery, and I can't even park. I can't even get my foot off the brake. Is it lifted up? Is it up? So put your hand on that way and then flick it across. The battery's dead. The battery's dead. No, but you've opened it. It's just there. Let me just get out of the fucking car. I can't get out of the fucking car, man. Pissed off, bro. Sake. I'm losing my fucking mind. It's so simple, George, bro. Hell, bro, it's so easy there. Hand underneath and it's just a thing. Is the bonnet open?
Yes.
I'm getting out of this car. Sake. Take that out, please. I'm gonna get fucking claustrophobic in here, man. No. I need to get out of this car. I can't lie, I'm freaking out in there. Can't be in the car, claustrophobic. Sake! Find out the car. There we go. Right. It starts on boost. It just doesn't. Yeah, go on, you can leave it now. So then it was just one problem after the other. So I came here to get the car washed, but as the battery was dead, it meant the window wouldn't go up when the door was closed. Eventually we managed to get that sorted. So I called Mike from Mike's garage. He came down with a booster, we plugged that in and nothing. We tried to boost it from his car, that also didn't work. Tried one more time with the booster and then...
Yeah, give it!
So I wasted no time and took it straight to Mike's garage so he could run some tests on it. And he gave me some great news.
Completely dead. Kaput. Game over. Finito.
Now, luckily, throughout this whole process, I'll speak with my good friends at HRO and Lamborghini in London. They were advising me what to do and trying to guide me over the phone. So they put me in touch with the Lamborghini service centre in Cyprus, where I left it there overnight, hoping that their expert technicians will have some good news for me in the morning. So I've turned up to Yiannimize to get an update on my car, and it is not what I'd hoped. That is what's caused all the problems. This little battery.
That little battery is just to run your 12 volt systems, basically. You need the 12 volt power to wake up all the modules, because your 12 volt is still like your CAN network, your LIN network, which is what wakes everything up, which gives the signals for the engine to start, because the signal's got to come from the 12 volt system to the high voltage system, because the engine start is done through the gearbox, which is obviously high voltage.
Right, and that's why obviously it needs to be on trickle charge all the time, because it is so small. It just
because it's such a small battery. It doesn't have the capacity like the old school size batteries do.
Okay, so the car's been in sleep mode. We're going to see if it starts. If it doesn't, we may need to leave it overnight. Bringing up transmission fault, which we think is because of the battery change. But we're going to find out if it works or if it doesn't. So the boys here know what they're doing, but I did ring Ed in London as well, just to double check, see what he said. And he's experienced it before, so it could be a fuse. Might just need to be put to sleep for 24 hours. So if that's the case, I'll get a courtesy car and go back, and then come back tomorrow. I will eventually start driving that car around here. The thing is, I can drive it around, but then the minute I turn it off, you don't start it. I've got to give a special thank you to these two, because everyone's gone home and they're still here trying to sort my car out, which is very nice of them. This is the guy that made it all happen. This is Gosta. This is the guy that made it all happen. This is Lamborghini. So these are my new guys. I still love my London, but these are my new guys in Cyprus, and the battery's got approved and he's getting it sorted. So customer service with this man.
Thank you, man.
10/10. Thank you so much, but very, very happy with this man. Russ just turns up all the time, you know, in projects. Hello. Right, so I'm heading out. They've done their best. We're gonna put it to sleep tonight, and they're gonna do full checks. It just made sense for me to go. They've given me a courtesy car. Customer service has been 100%, and these lot have all stayed. I'm gonna have to just put you. I know you don't want to be on camera, but you lot have all stayed late, so I appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow, and let's see what happens. So I drove about 10 minutes down the road, and then they called me and said, "Jan, come back." And as I pulled up, I put the camera out the window, and then I come back just in time. Look at that perfect timing. Oi! Are we good?
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Yeah? My guy. Are you happy? Yeah. Thank you. Never experienced it before. And you've had, what, 7 Revueltos here, yeah? Yeah, well, I like to test you. I wanted to make sure you guys are good. That's what it was. I wanted to make sure you were good. Ed, I love you, but I got a new guy there. What's your name? Nelfidos. Nelfidos is my new guy, Ed. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. What did Lamborghini tell you to try? What did they think it was?
To make a reset of the pump.
Yeah.
After deleting the faults, the car starts normal. Everything's fine. Thanks to Lamborghini. Thanks, Lambo.
Thank you, Lamborghini. Listen, they came back quick. And listen, Lamborghini, there's always love. You know I love Lamborghini. So Cyprus is the new home for me with the Lamborghini, and the service is still just as good. Yeah. So I'm going to be able to drive home. So I'm going to park that back up now. And I'll be leaving in that one. So it is done. The car is outside. It is finished, it's complete, it starts, it's back to normal. Shout out to these guys in Cyprus, they went above and beyond. So happy. There she is, in Cyprus, officially fixed and ready, new battery. Even though it's not actually out on the road, it just looks great. I'm so happy that she's back. I need to put a front plate on, I think, because I do like running a front plate. It's quite nice there. But that is the end of this story. I'm going to drive home with the biggest smile on my face. The sky's blue. I'm in t-shirt and shorts. I'm going home. Later. So when I was freaking out in the car, I totally forgot you've got a lever here. Look at this lever. See this lever here? See that? And you pull it, and it releases the car. It's a release. Can't believe I didn't realise. Look, you just lift it, and then you just push the door up, as you can see. But no, I wanted to climb through the window like it was Dukes of Hazzard's. Silly boy. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that helped me with regards to getting this Revuelto from London to Cyprus. You may have also seen my Cybertruck in the beginning of the video. There'll be more information coming on that very, very soon.